Okay, here we go. How are you? Set the tone.
I'm good. How are you?
Very
That was
good.
really fucked up. First, I want to say thanks for coming here and showing the movie for us.
Oh, of course.
You were probably my favorite filmmaker because I like a lot of guys, but you're the only one I can say I like every single thing this man has done.
Thank you, man.
Is it true that Hit Somebody is going to be your last movie?
Hit Somebody's the end for me. And it's a good thing. I'm very happy about that because there's never been a sense of like, hey man, one day I'll stop this before. And suddenly I'm like, oh my God, that's possible? Because once you get in, I guess you're just supposed to just keep going until you burn out. But I've kind of run out of the stories that I want to tell in movies, and I can tell them in other places. So I feel like I want to go out on a high note. This is part one of that. Part two will be Hit Somebody, and then kind of hang up the skates, so to speak, concentrate on the podcast, taking smodcast.com into Smodcast, internet radio, and stuff like that. Doing all the other things that we want to do. And like, it's coming up in August, will be the 20th anniversary of the moment I sat down and watched Slacker, Richard Linklater's film Slacker, and realized I wanted to be a filmmaker too. And for 20 years, I've kind of poured myself into it, wholeheartedly, more so than most cats make their art, put it out there, move on, make something else. I make it, and then I'm like, let's hang out for like 2 years talking about it, and then I'll go back and do it again. So you do that for as long as I've done it now. You empty the tank, and there just comes a day where you're like, oh, that's it. I don't really have any interest in doing this anymore. Not that I'm bored with it or something like that, but it's just like, I've been trying to explain it lately thusly. It's kind of like learning 2 years of high school Spanish and then going over to Spain and trying to communicate with people. That's what directing was like to me. Like it's not my first language. This is my first language, like literally talking to you or doing the podcast, just conversational. Opening my mouth or writing, that's my first language. But directing is a visual medium that never sat well on my shoulders, and I never felt very comfortable working with them. And it just seems like after 20 years, I've kind of figured out, oh, we don't have to have the conversation with film anymore. Like I've done it a bunch and it's totally fun. Time to step back, let someone else young up there, up at the trough, let them fucking bring their art to the table. There's a bunch of people waiting to make their Clerks. I've already done mine, I did it twice, Let somebody else fucking take a shot, because there are other things that I'd be better at anyway, more interested in doing right now. So Hit Somebody is going to be the last flick that we do for theaters and stuff like that.
That's really cool. Also, I'm a wannabe filmmaker. I've got one under my belt. I'm working on the second now.
Then you're not a wannabe, you are a filmmaker. Yeah,
I'm a broke filmmaker, so I haven't made
There you go. You were born one? You were put here to do it, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Good for you.
Actually, can I give you a copy of my first film?
I guess I'll find out if you're a good filmmaker.
One thing I'd like to note about this, we finished shooting this in 2007.
It's called Maybe Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe at that time you were about done writing Zack MIri.
In what year? 2007?
2007?
I think so.
Yeah, there's some Star Wars porn stuff in there, and a coffee house. And so...
My lawyers will be in touch.
I put a little note inside if you do want to at least take a look at a few minutes. I put down the time in the movie where I think the funniest part is, and also Star Wars porn stuff. Just in case you're like, this sucks, fuck that guy, but
Can I give you advice as a filmmaker?
Yes.
Don't make it easy for a man. Don't be like, hey everybody, the only good part's at the 20-minute mark. Make them sit through the whole thing. There might be merit beyond what you think is the funny. So I got a bus and I drive around the world now because nobody will let me on a fucking plane. So, I have plenty of time to watch the movies now, so I will actually give it a shot. I'm not going to go right to that minute mark.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
No worries.
And, you can feel free to tell me how much you think it sucks, or if it's, something...
I honestly won't do that. I'm not going to be like, hey man, it's Kevin, this sucked. How dare you waste my time, man? Don't cop out me, click. But I will totally watch it.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Over there. Oh, applaud. There's so much to do. It's so little time.
Again, I must say, I really appreciate the lift. I don't know what I'd do without you. Trish, what the fuck is in Colorado?
I'm just trusting my heart on this.
Trish, I'm in love with you.
Freddie and I have come to express our feelings for your loss.
So you heard. I'm already 23, nearly a quarter of a century, and nothing to show for it.
I don't know why God just didn't give you a vagina.
I don't do drugs.
A heartbroken, confused little boy.
Have you ever had a homosexual experience?
With like a big shiny black strap on.
Is it really gay sex if you have it with yourself?
That would be pretty fucking gay.
You're doing it for a magic token.
I mean, Christ, you're like my fucking mom, just with better taste than men.
Hey, don't forget about the girlish figure. Life is about, sharing it with someone.
Man, that's bullshit.
That's love, buddy. It's obvious to anybody who comes speaking in the living English.
If I stay in the car, I'm not an accessory, right? Oh, fuck. You off the dog. It's a crime of passion, and you're in the clear, buddy.
Do you know where I can buy some weed?
Sometimes the female pinworm mistakenly goes into the vagina instead of back in the asshole.
I'm saying everything happens for a reason.
How can anyone take them seriously looking like that? Every day with you is a homosexual experience. Oh man, what a horrible movie.